Ryan here playing Farming Simulator 19 on Georgetown, New York. Oh my goodness, that rig just hit a bale there. Okay, talk about perfect timing there. Yes, anyway, still working on the hay here yet. I'm going to have to wait to start baling until the rake is done, though, but otherwise I'm just going to get in the way with the bales here. I just did one pass, like, oh yes, the bales are like right in the line with the tractor there, so like I said, I'm going to have to wait for that tractor there to finish. Looks like he's doing a pretty good job, and again, we're using a 6 meter there. Looks like that is almost perfect. So we're gonna let course play work on that. And as I mentioned, I think it was last episode, we do have a cornfield that is partly ready to be harvested here. So we're gonna start in on that. Like I said, it's not completely ready to be harvested, unfortunately, but we can get the combine fired up here. Looks like we got to switch out headers here for starters. Let's raise that up. Where's the header? Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah, the icons are a little messed up top there, aren't they? Okay, oh well. And we got that header. Let's see, where should I put this header here? We need a good spot to put the header. Yes, good spot to put the header. How about just right along the barn? I don't quite want to put it back there because I've been putting the trailer back there. That seems like a good spot to put the trailer, so we'll just set this right here. Like a good enough spot for now. And yes, everyone, that's still a pile of lime there. Probably should find a better spot to put that, but for now, I think that's probably where that's going to stay. Oh yeah, upside down corn planter there. Okay, that might just have to stay on there and go back to the shop from the sounds of it. We'll get into that here in a moment, maybe. So yes, brought the rest of the equipment we were bringing up there since the last episode. Got, I think, pretty much everything but the corn planter off and put away and whatever else we all had to do with it there. Yeah, the corn planter, though, everyone, yeah, we switched out the 6-row, was it 694 planter we had? Switched that out. That planter just, yeah, whoever modeled it, it's clearly way too heavy, takes way too much horsepower. You need like a freaking 500 horsepower tractor to pull that thing with, so... Yeah, I mean, if you got a 500 horsepower tractor, why are you pulling a planter like that, right? So that just, that's not working out. So went ahead and got the John Deere 7000 there. And from the sounds of it, everyone, I have not tried it myself yet, but from the sounds of what I've been told, that planter don't work. Like, literally, doesn't work. Not at all. Yeah, you know, doesn't work at all. I was like, what? Yeah, oh well. So anyway, got the Gleaner M3 here, harvesting some corn. Instead, we'll see how far we get here. Oh, that's right. Did I buy trailers yet? I didn't think, well, yes, we do have the grain truck there, which, oh, that's right. I need to upgrade that version yet as well. Let's see. I was planning on getting a couple of DMI gravity wagons, which I think, let's see once here. You DMIs, where are you? Okay, and pretty sure I've got the mod. I'll have to maybe go double check that. There's the, yeah, we got the Brent. We got the J&Ms where the wheels fall off. I don't know if the wheels still fall off on those yet or not. I haven't used them as of late. Hopefully maybe they finally fixed that, but I haven't checked that here lately, so. But yeah, I was planning on getting the DMI wagons. I'll have to check where those gravity wagons are at here, because I'm not seeing them in the shop. I think they would be in that category, I would think, unless, it wouldn't be an auger wagons, were they? You never know. Sometimes, weird things happen. Not seeing them here either. Nope. Okay. Might have to go check on that then. Well, at least the combine works here. The tires pretty much instantly got dirty. Yep. Okay. Cool. You know, once you start getting into modding a little bit, when you start seeing things right away, it's like, yeah, that's not done right, is it? Oh, well. At least it doesn't, hopefully it doesn't really break the mod, I don't think. Hard to say. Well, actually, wait a minute here. What do we got going on? Particle system emitter shape. Okay, yeah, something's, I'm guessing, is that this one? Don't know. That might be the tires throwing that error message there, something with that. Oh, yes, and unfortunately that part of the field is not ready to be harvested yet, is it? Oh, well, that's kind of a bummer. So we'll just go back around this way here then. I was kind of hoping to wait until the rest of the field is ready to be harvested here, everyone, but like I said, I got to wait until the rake has finished raking that field before I can start baling it. Otherwise, I'm going to have bales getting in the way there. Can't or don't want to do that. Also, I got to figure out a way to pick up them bales yet, too, everyone. Ideally, I was thinking, getting one of the loading trailers, but that might be a little out of our price range here this first time around, so manually picking up the bales? Ooh, boy, that sounds brutal. Depends on how many bales are out there, I suppose. We'll see what's maybe next episode. Everyone might be a bale picking up episode, and we can all enjoy Giants physics together because they're just awesome, I mean, props to you guys on the console, because, yeah, as far as the console goes, you don't have a whole lot of options for picking up bales. You either got to pick them up manually, or you have to use one of the in-game loading wagons that are available. At least on the PC side of things, we got a amazing little thing known as auto load. In this case, we got two different ones at this point. We got the UAL script, which sounds like it's a little bit buggy, converted from the previous version of Farming Simulator. And then we also have the EAL script, which, to my understanding, is the new version for Farming Sim 19 here. The Easy Auto Load script. And then UAL, I think that was Universal Auto Load, if I remember correctly. I think that's what that stood for. Okay, let's see what's here. How do we want to go about harvesting this field here? Maybe make a pass across there? Well, the rows do kind of line up this way. Maybe we'll go that way. Well, let's take a look here. Do they also line up this way? They might. Yes, they do. So it looks like if we cut across about here somewhere, try to miss as much of the unripened corn as possible. And oh, I did put GPS on this combine. Cool. Let's get that set up here. Then Control S. And what do I have? Field 12. This is 9, isn't it? Let's see if I load up the Bredel one here. Auto with this. What do we got for a course? That, I think that'll work, everyone. I think that will work. Well, it's not actually lined up necessarily with a field, is it? Nah, close enough. Close enough. Right? We're just going to cut a straight pass across this field here. Definitely not lining up with the GPS very quickly. There's the combine. Maybe we need to get the steering valve on this combine checked, It's a little wandering. Get that older equipment like that. And we'll read some comments here in a moment. The farmer boy was saying, can we get both of the John Deere 568 balers? Can we get both of them? I'm not sure what he means by both. The baler I'm using, the John Deere 568, that is the baler I edited, by the way. The one we're currently using is the 4-foot version. It makes the regular in-game bale size. That's not necessarily the correct bale size for that baler, although, there's nothing that says you can't make that size bale with that baler. Because the round bales, you can pretty much, I don't know if there's really a minimum, I guess there's kind of sort of a minimum size, right? But this GPS is not lining up real good, is it? Now, we're going to have to change this here. The max size bale you can make with that baler is a 6-foot bale. Okay, let's narrow this up here. Auto width, no, that's what it says the width is, huh? Okay. Let's lose maybe a foot or so. Let's go down to 17 and see what that looks like. Lock that guidance steering back on here again. And then, of course, there's the 6-foot baler version of that as well. Again, I made 2 versions of them. So you got the standard size baler, standard bales. They should pretty much work with anything and everything. And then, of course, you have the one that makes the 6-foot bales. You might have to be a little bit careful about what you use those with. And just everything has to support the 6-foot bale size, right? So auto load, loaders, that type of thing. Of course, if you're manually loading the bales, feeding the bales, that's not a problem. But if you're using any sort of auto load stuff, then yeah, you might want to be a little bit careful about that. JDT was saying, great video, and the Orthman 3LP15 is an hydrous applicator. Oh, yes, that older looking, okay. kind of figured it was. Doesn't say what it will do on it, but we have to check and see if that one will actually support the anhydrous or not. That's kind of my plan at this point. Next time around, I want to make use of the anhydrous. What I'll probably maybe end up doing is making a little modification to some of the other applicators, particularly the one we've already have purchased, and seeing if I can maybe add anhydrous to it. I'm assuming it's probably relatively simple add, I would think. Not 100% sure on that, but at least I'm hoping it's a relatively simple add. I might have to narrow this up a little more yet. We'll see what happens here. It looks a little wide yet. Yeah, we're definitely a little wide. Maybe that's just because we're on a hill here and it's kind of sliding down a little bit. Let's narrow this up some more here. What about, we're at 17. Let's go down to 15 feet. I don't remember how big this header is here again, but clearly it's not what guidance steering thinks it is, which is odd. Guidance steering is usually pretty good when it comes to this, but same with course play when it comes to automatically detecting whiffs. Usually course play, guidance steering, they're usually right on. They get from what the mod says it is, right? So at least they're supposed to anyway. Let's see what's here. Joe. Okay, this is a modding comment here. Yeah, we'll read it. I see edge split did not help. Sometimes I found merge vertex by distance and then edge split helps, but not always. By the way, I'm a newbie to Blender, so take my advice with a grain of salt. I'm definitely also a newbie to Blender, so yes, I have tried the edge split before. I don't know if we mentioned this on the videos or not, but yes, I have tried that before with mixed results. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Edge split, by the way, is useful in times when you're trying to smooth out lines on a shape. So let's say you got like a hood that has a nice curve to it, right? And then you can use edge split to hopefully kind of blend those lines together so it looks like one nice long smooth hood, right? Hopefully that makes sense there for you. That's what that is for there, or kind of helps with that sometimes. KNS Farms is saying that anhydrous gives you a stage of fertilizer, which is what I assumed it did. And then again, everyone is why I did not use the anhydrous this time around. My fields are already fully fertilized, so won't give me any benefit at this point. Jeffrey was saying those little trailers only hold 3,800 liters. I'm going to up that capacity a bit. Oh, boy, not OP enough for Jeffrey, huh? Actually, you know what? That's a good point. 3,800 liters. I never really thought about that. That's really not that much, is it? Yeah, that's actually pretty small for that trailer. Although I guess it's technically not really that big of a trailer, so let's see. Jeffrey was also saying, I wonder if the spiral course on course play will work with the rakes. You try it first, and then let me know. Yes, no problem there, Jeffrey. I'll try it for you first. Yes. And Jeffrey, by the way, is the one that informed me that the John Deere 7000 might not work. So, yeah, we'll have to see what's here. I was talking to him on the live stream about it there the other night, and he was saying, sounds like it might be missing a ground node reference, which to me sounds like that might be the problem right there. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I don't know if Jeffrey was able to figure that one out yet, but might have to do a little digging into that mod. Oh, this combine holds quite a bit. That's well, 268 bushels. Whoa. Does that just mean, or does that seem a little high? I mean, I'm not, again, super familiar with gleaners, especially a Gleaner M3 here, but that seems a little high for an older combine like this. We're getting 211 bushels an acre. That's pretty good yield, I guess you could say. Nita was saying there's an American-style weeder on the Giants mod hub, or on the consoles on the in-game mod hub. Yeah, if it's on the consoles in-game mod hub, it'll be out for the PC mod hub as well. Basically, the way it works with that, everything that's on the consoles mod hub will be in the PC's mod hub, but not everything that is in the PC's mod hub will be on the consoles mod hub, if that makes sense. So anyway, Let's see what's here. Yes, I'm gonna need some trucks here, trailers here. Like I said, I was planning on using the DMIs. You know what? We'll just we'll grab the grain truck here this time around, and I will have to investigate why the DMI, or maybe it's under a different category. You know, we can always check. Let's see how do we do a brand search? That's this one right here, right? DMI, DFM, DMI. Oh, okay. Well, that's not that one, is it? Okay, I'll have to get back with that one then. Let's see if this truck works here. We'll just, you know, assume the field is dry here, and we can just drive our truck on the field. And while that's unloading, let's go check and see how the 830 rake is doing here. Or the John Deere 830 that's pulling a rake, technically. How are we looking over here? Doing, oh, he is dragging a bale. Get that off of him there. Go. Yeah, looks like he's doing pretty good. Oh, is he gonna... Oh, he's making some big windrows here. Just because I was wondering if that was going to happen here, everyone. If the one side was going to get all raked to one windrow, and looks like that is happening. Hopefully that means we're not losing too much there with them doing that. Yeah, I kind of wondered if that was going to happen. Oh well, it is what it is. I'll have to make note, everyone. Guess don't do the course that way. Maybe next time we'll try what Jeffrey said. We'll try the spiral course, see if that's any better. Up and down. We could potentially do the up and down. That might work, everyone, depending on what direction he goes. Hard to say. There's some other options we can try as well. There's what, racetrack, spiral. And I think there's one other one, too, we could potentially try. Anyway, let's get the combine fired back up here. Put the header away. Let's see, our guidance steering is still locked on yet. How's the cab here? Not a whole lot of detail, but not terrible. And nothing out the back window. Okay. Wonder if there actually is supposed to be, you know, port on the back of the tank there, so you can actually see from the back window into the tank. Anyway, back to the comments here again. Mitchell's Mining was saying if you want Black Sheep Mining's 40 Series 4440, it's in Giants testing right now. Nice. Hopefully that won't take too long then. But as I said, everyone, that would make a good addition to this series here, I think. Nice John Deere 4440 or some such tractor from that series. For those who haven't seen it, Black Sheep Mining working on a 40 series set of John Deeres, apparently both European and American. Just have to see once, hopefully they turn out pretty good. And old Black Sheep Mining usually pretty good with the modding, so yeah, definitely looking forward to that. I'd like to see some well done older equipment. As I've said before, and unfortunately it seems like when it comes to the older equipment here, yeah, modders, they should be ashamed of themselves. The amount of errors and stuff that just outright, plain and simple, don't freaking work. It's, again, that planner, and I don't want to say too much on it because I haven't tried it myself yet. I'm just going from what I've told, it doesn't work. But if that's true of them, why even release garbage like that if it doesn't work? That's, yeah, don't quite get that. Almost need the side hill version of, I don't know if they make a side hill version of this combine or not, but with the hill we're on here, a pretty good little hill here. Mary was saying, great video. Thank you very much for that. I've been playing this map for a while, and it's the best. I like to use liquid fertilizer. The only thing I can't find a place to store it on any farm. I buy it up in the upper left corner of the map or in town under the ground, but no storage. I wish one of our great map makers would make a map of Ottawa County, Michigan. We have a lot of nice farms here. Really enjoy your videos. Thanks again. Well, hey, again, thank you very much for that. And I do have to agree with Mary on that one. Definitely would like to see some Ottawa County, Michigan farms. That would definitely be really cool. And of course, the reason I say that is because that's pretty much where I live, pretty much. I'm not in Ottawa County, but I'm right next to it, so I am definitely familiar with Ottawa County there. And then also, as far as Mary's comment there on storage for liquid fertilizer, there are several mods out there for storing liquid fertilizer. You just have to get one. I see Jeffrey here replied to your comment and said Buster's. Yes, Buster's has a liquid fertilizer storage as well. They also got, I think they got one for lime and, oh, and then Hydrus one too, actually, now that I think about it. I think they also have an Hydrus one. So, yes, that would probably be a pretty good way to go, I think. Again, you can find a link for... Actually, you know what? I don't know if I have a link for Buster's down below or not. If not, there should be one in my mod list. Link to the Buster's Facebook page. Or you can just go to Facebook and search for the Buster's group there and find their mods. I don't know that I'm really using a whole lot of Buster's mods right at this point, which is a little bit unusual. Usually making pretty good use of a lot of their mods here, but... I'm trying to think. I don't know if I got any at the moment. Yeah, I'm not sure on that. A dumb body was saying, great video. Thank you very much for that. And I suppose I better go check on why the 830 is slipping here. We're pretty much about harvested out of this field already. Wow, that went pretty quick here. Go check what's up wrong with the 830 here. Yeah, I kind of suspect as much. It's stuck on a bale. Well, it looks like we're done maybe, or once we're done with the corn there, we can probably get on to a baling here again. Probably far enough ahead we can start that back up. Another pass or two here and it'll probably be done or caught up with the part of the field that's ready to be harvested here. Darren was saying just add in Hydrus to the toolbar XML. That's how I made the big one on Nexus. Yes, that is probably going to be my plan there. Like I said, I'm pretty sure that's probably just a simple, literally add in Hydrus to the fill types. And there's probably one more line of code in there somewhere. If I had to guess, you probably have to change. At least I'm hoping anyway. We'll have to look into that. And like I said, hopefully we can get the toolbar we currently own, the smaller one there, to work with, and Hydrus and the tank we currently have. We'll find out. If not, I could probably also switch around and just put liquid fertilizer. It wouldn't be quite right of it, but it would accomplish the same thing in the game, right? Just take the anhydrous out and put liquid fertilizer in. I think that tank will hold liquid fertilizer too, so... Super Gamer was saying, hey, I could give you some XML lines that would help you with the horsepower and torque, so you don't have to overpower it. I could pull the planter using with just 50 horsepower. However, the planters needed some work. They are way too heavy, like 8 tons, and the PTO was off. PTO, okay, there should be no PTO on those planters, is there? Or are they using planters and requiring PTO? Maybe that's what he means. I don't know. Have not looked at those planters at all. I have no idea what's wrong with them in the background. All I know is they must be seriously messed up. There's got to be more wrong than just 8 tons, because 8 tons, well, 8 tons is pretty heavy, I guess. Don't seem like it'd be heavy enough to cause the problems we're having with them, though. Because the John Deere 2510, oh, let's see, I think that one's about 5 tons or so, if I remember correctly. 4 or 5 tons, somewhere in there. I forget how I modded that again. It is modded about as heavy as I could reasonably, I figured, make it. So, you know, based on the real specs for it. Okay, well, I think, everyone, that's going to be the last pass here on this. We're going to call that a wrap for harvesting here, I think. We'll maybe move over. We got a couple minutes left this episode yet. So maybe just to unload the combine here, what we got. What is it, 1,500 hours in the game? So yeah, I'm guessing this field probably won't ripen before night, so we'll probably finish up the baling. Probably skip time for the night. We'll come back next episode. We'll have probably a lot of bales to pick up, and hopefully all the fields will probably be ready to harvest at that point. Yeah, but just dumping grain on the ground again. Good thing that's not actually a thing in this game, because some games, everyone, you know, if your combine pipe isn't quite perfectly lined up with the truck, it will actually dump it in the ground. So, yeah, that would be rather infuriating if you ask me. I've said this many times before, but sometimes it's a little bit hard to get kind of a true 3D perspective as to, you know, where you're actually lined up, you know, in the game here. You don't have that depth perception like you do in real life, right? So, okay, let's head over to the field here. He almost done over there. Looks like he must be, no, he's stuck on a bale. Okay, stuck on a bale. You know, he's got 2 bales here. Okay, let's get that one out of here. Remind me, everyone just picking up bales, you know, morning routine workout, you know. Everyone does this, right? Okay, back to the 2510. Let's see how many bales we get off this first row here. Judging by the fact that it raked however many rows into one, it should be quite a bit, I would think. You know what? We're going to get this last little bit here, too, because why not? Let's see, pickup's already down. Cool. $830 slipping. What? I just fixed you. How can you slipping again? Really? Yep, you're slipping again. Dookie. There we go. You done slipping now? Okay, how many bales are we going to get off this here? Nope, it would help if you lower the pickup down. I know, amazing as it sounds, everyone, but it for some reason actually helps if you lower it down. Also, even works even better if you turn it on too. I mean, it's filling up, not as quickly as I kind of was thinking it was going to there, everyone, but I've got to say that auto stop mod, everyone. Oh, that is nice for making round bales. And it actually, you know, stops in time, too. It doesn't actually overshoot. That really, really works nice. Yeah, I guess it did overshoot there just a little bit, right? But that's with me just, like, flooring it as fast as we can go, not even trying to stop at all, right? Whereas, yeah, otherwise, you try to do this yourself, and when you got to stop in time, you know, inch forward just a little more. Oh, there we go, full. Next thing you know, it's, I've gone too far, right? So, yeah, definitely highly recommend the auto stop mod. At least for you PC players out there. Console players, sorry. It's a script mod. So, scripting mods are not allowed on the console. Kind of a shame, because otherwise, you know, you get good stuff like GPS and auto stop and auto unload and auto wrap and however many other auto program scripts out there for, you know, random nice stuff for making the game easier, right? Anyway, everyone, looking at the time, it looks like it is time to wrap it up here for this episode. So on that note, if you folks have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them down below. And as always, thanks for watching, and till next time.